Hello everyone, this will either be the last part or second to last part of Marcus Aurelius' Meditations Book 1. I'm Earl Stanley and let's get started. I thank the gods for giving me such a brother who is able by his moral character to rouse me to vigilance over myself and who at the same time please me by his respect and affection, that my children have not been stupid nor deformed in body, that I did not make more proficiency in rhetoric, poetry, and the other studies, in which I should perhaps have been completely engaged. If I had seen that I was making progress in them, that I made haste to place those who brought me up in the situation of honor, which they seem to desire, without putting them off with hope of my doing it some time after, because they were then still young, that I knew Apollonius, Rusticus, Maximus, that I received clear and frequent impressions about living according to nature, and what kind of a life that is, so that so far as depended on the gods and their gifts and help and inspirations, nothing hindered me from forthwith living according to nature, though I still fall short of it through my own faults and through not observing the admonitions of the gods, and I may almost say their direct instructions that my body has held out so long is such a kind of life that I never touched either Benedica or Theodotus, and that after having fallen into amatory passions, I was cured. And though I was often out of humor with Rusticus, I never did anything of which I had occasion to repent. That though it was my mother's fate to die young, she spent the last years of her life with me. That whenever I wished to help any man in his need, or on any other occasion, I was never told that I had not the means of doing it, and that to myself the same necessity never happened to receive anything from another, that I have such a wife, so obedient and so affectionate and so simple, that I had an abundance of good masters for my children, and that remedies have been shown to me by dreams, both others and against blood spitting and giddiness, and that when I had an inclination to philosophy, I did not fall into the hands of any sophist, and that I did not waste my time on writers of histories or in the resolution of syllogisms, or occupy myself about the investigation